Let's talk about coronavirus. Here's what I've been saying out loud here recently. I thought back to 2001. I was in college when the 9/11 attacks happened. And I remember we found out at the end of our morning English class, I was an English major, we found out as the class was ending, and I didn't have any other classes that day. That was the only class I had on Tuesdays. But after that, the rest of the week, I remember classes being normal. And yes, it was weird and it was all everyone was talking about, but ultimately I wasn't really personally affected by the 9/11 attacks, not directly. Yes, I guess it would have its shake on the economy and all that, etc. But as far as my daily life being affected by the September 11 attacks, I can't really say that it was. Change perspective to coronavirus, 2020. And I can already tell you, absolutely, all of our lives have been personally affected, whether it's affected school or work for people, or even being able to go to restaurants right now. This whole social distancing thing. We're all directly affected by this at this point. And whatever consequences in the economy, of course, we don't know yet. What I feel is, ultimately, because we are doing the social distancing thing, we're taking this very seriously, that I think that we're going to do a good job of helping manage keeping people out of the hospital unnecessarily, so that the people who really need to be there will be there. I think we're doing a good job with the social distancing thing. Now we're becoming aware of that. And that's going to help. But already, I feel more personally affected by this than September 11th. And I'm wondering if other people feel the same way. I think so. I mean, I remember when September 11th happened, and I thought, okay, this is what it was like for people who lived through D-Day. Well, I think now I feel this is a bigger deal. This is affecting us all more so than just a sense of patriotism back on September 11th. Okay, and look, we're still at war in the Middle East over that. And actually, research it, but it was people from Saudi Arabia on those planes. It wasn't the countries we're actually attacking. We're oil buddies with the Saudi Arabia. They're like our oil ally. But it was people from their country that were on the planes, and not who we're in the war with nearly 2 decades later. I've had my skepticism about all that. But this, it's like, okay, the more I understand about it, it's like we just need to do the social distancing thing. And we'll get through it, all in this together. But I feel more impacted by coronavirus already than I do September 11th. Is there anyone out there who's already been thinking that and could agree with me in the comments right here?